Hey guys, I just got back from CrossFit, but this video is regarding a comment that I got on Instagram on a Throwback Thursday photo of me in New York that I posted today. And they were like, man, you look happier then. And the rest of the comment I don't care about, but it basically says like, you look happier then. And I don't know what that means. You were more exquisite, whatever the fuck that means. And then it said, a lot of people are saying this, like, I liked your body back then. I don't give a fuck when you liked my body because I didn't ask you. So I don't care about that. But anyways, you looked happier back then part. That's the part I want to address. You guys, come on, are you serious? Listen, we've had social media now for 13 years or whatever. We're going back to MySpace days. That was the actual first go around of that that I know of. That was the first social media I was on. Listen, man, people are going to post online what they think that they want you to see or what they think that they want you to think. They're going to post the best parts. Who the fuck is going to make a post about like most people, especially most people today? They're not going to make a post telling you they're down and out and they're held captive or they got raped or something. Like that was something that I was one of the first ones to ever start 11 years ago when YouTube came out, and I made an account and I started putting all my bullshit out there, and it shocked everyone. Okay, and a few celebrities or comedians were like talking to me because of that, because it was a shock factor. It was something that was not done. Okay, nobody went online and said, hey, look at how fucked up I am. That was something that I was one of the first. So to say to somebody you looked happy or you were happier, it's not like you seemed or you looked. He said you were happier. Let me make it clear. I was not happier back then at all. I was in really bad situations. No one knows the things that I don't choose to say on here, but I have been through a lot, especially. I've been through a lot as a kid. I've had a few traumas, but especially in my adulthood, I've had a group of eclectic experiences that the ones that I have not spoke about, you would never guess I've been through those things. And especially at the time, when I was in New York, not only was I held captive, and I'm not going to get into all of what I've been through, but not only was I held captive, okay, I was hanging out with people who were not good for me, okay? And I also was not holding myself accountable for my own actions, which put me deeper into situations. I also, this was when I came back to Miami, put myself in situations. I wasn't totally conscious of it, clearly, because I was lied to coming into the situation. I was manipulated. I was very easily manipulated back then, very easily. And the people who saw that tried to take my life. So I've been through near-death situations a handful of times. Okay, they tried to take my life and they tried to hurt me or rape me on the way there. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is not happiness. Okay, and then also the industry that I used to be in, the stigma that's on that industry, people don't respect you as a human being. So not only was I stalked towards my house, but I had certain fans that were actually predators come after me. So if you think I was happier back then, you are out of your goddamn fucking mind. Because the who I am today, the woman I am today, the me then that was going through that would have never fathomed the level of respect and value I have for myself today. And what I was able to, the foundation I was able to set and have a family and have safety and have a real life, not some eclectic bullshit, scattered experiences that were all dangerous, and surrounding myself with a bunch of low lives, okay, and being unhealed and naive and unconscious of a lot of shit. and reflecting on the outer, all the inner traumas that I did not heal from. So before somebody says I was happier back then, take a look at the shit I'm saying right now and tell me if anybody would have ever been happier. Yes, I had happy moments. And I made hell of a lot of money back then. Hell of a lot. But I had no discipline, so that money went nowhere. I had no discipline. And again, I was unhealed. So a lot of the decisions I was making back then were not in my best interest. Once I actually knew I had a safe ground and a safe foundation, which was after I left the industry and chose to delete my accounts and disappear, that's when I was able to start coming home to myself and look inside and start healing and taking ownership for my part that I've played, any part I've played in any traumas that have happened in my life. I've went through several. There's only 2 of them that I was actually a true victim, and that was like when I was little. Okay, but after that, there were certain ones that I'm also responsible for certain actions. Okay, I believe. All right, and I started taking accountability for that. Started learning to hold myself responsible. Started to learn about healthy boundaries, how to apply them, how to stick to them, and the self-value and respect that comes from that. I had to learn a lot. I had to uproot the way I eat, everything, mind, body, soul, everything. I did all the fucking work. I had no therapist. I'm not saying don't get one, but that was just me. I went out and sought the information that was needed, all of the scientific information to understand our neurology, our neuroscience, how it affects us, our body, how we hold trauma in our nervous system, all of those things. And I went ahead and applied that information, and I healed myself from most of the things. Okay, I've been through a lot of shit, so there's a few things left that I'm healing, but I got the major shit out of the way. So before you start saying that I was happier back then, know that you are being fooled. Not that it was my intent to fool you, but you're easily fooled. If you really think that what's displayed on social media is all of real life, you are a fool. You're a fool. And I don't say that to degrade anyone. I'm just literally saying you're being a fucking fool. So, yeah. And don't do that. Don't do that. Too many people are just believing shit online. Don't do that. Why? I could post anything I want to post, but once I'm done posting, there's a whole nother 24 hours happening that you know nothing about. Use your fucking head. Use your head. But anyways, I don't have to tell you I'm happy now. Who I am shines. Who I am shines. And the change I've made and the level of respect I have for me and the fact that I value myself, my space, my energy, who was invited into it. I'm more careful with myself. I have a lot more discernment and self-awareness that I did not have before, that I could have never fathomed to have. So don't sit here and because I was posting a bunch of smiles back then that I had a great life, because it was a piece of shit. I had to do a lot of cleaning up. But anyways, I'm ranting now. Usual, you guys share, subscribe, whatever. Write comments, that I really like. I like actually talking to people. But you know, my Instagram did change, by the way. It's Get AP Fit. Get AP as in Paul Fit. All right, so that's my new Instagram. I did change it, so yeah. Much love, you guys.